Anyway, let's split. I just came out with a massive content update that's completely slipped by me today. Okay, go back. Turn volume down a bit. Maybe that's a bit easier because it's a bit loud in my ears. So we can start on that. I had a quick go. 24 minutes, as you see. Finished a run through. That's how many divinity web points I had from the previous. And I'll show you that. I can always come back. They've completely nerfed all the grind. How many bosses you've got to kill? You've only got to kill one of those. You know, only on 150 shards, not 1500 or whatever it was before. They've really kind of reduced the unlocks here. They've got new ice ring, that's a new ability. I've not even looked at it yet. They've done a lot of things to make this actually go faster. It's a new map, new mod modes on maps, stuff like that. So this is all that. A lot of things have changed. Go to the Steam page and look at the post. It's content patch 1. It's a few pages long. It's quite a lot of things. Most abilities have been buffed. I can start with absolutely nothing. There's a new character, a genie, stuff like that. What the this cleave, which was like my go-to farming build before, it no longer has massive cooldown reduction. What it seems to do instead, in the like one run through I had before, was it would how do you explain it? It would trigger every, I don't know, 5 seconds or whatever. I can't remember exactly how much it was. But instead of getting cooldown, you increase the number of attacks it has during that 5-second period. It starts off with 5. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it would be nothing for 3 seconds. And I think it goes up to like 10. So you're hitting every half second, so da, 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 and it's almost constant, like a machine gun. And you still got the different attacks. So it's not really a nerf. It's just a different way of running with it. And they've changed the spears, they've changed this dot. Because the dot was fucking pointless. Everything does shitloads more damage now. As you see, with the brand new one. Start from absolute scratch again. As you see, that does it 3 times. Yeah. And it does far more damage. I'll try this ice ring. Got no idea what it does. And increase the number of swings for that time frame. The arrow's been changed as well. I mean, nearly everything's been changed. It's a lot more damage. Spears have changed as well. Let's do the fire, yeah. Just to show what it's like. This won't be a winning run, I don't think. Right, don't know. Everything's been buffed massively. See the fire now. Wow. And the other run through it was doing. Fire was doing a lot more damage. Probably because I've got everything unlocked on it. That ice is weird. You can see like the cleave is doing like 15 already. I've only just got 22 now. Things have got a massive buff to the damages. And this is offset. The standard mobs, like these skeletons stuff, haven't really changed much. So you just go through them a lot quicker, especially like the bats and the big swarms. Let's go through them in no time at all now. Increase the speed. But to counteract that, the mini bosses and the end of level bosses have a lot more health, and they've got rid of the shrinking ring of death at the end with the level boss, the map boss. Now it doesn't shrink. If you run into it, you still die, but it doesn't shrink. I'm not sure I like this freeze. I mean, it might be useful, but maybe if I unlock something else to synergize with it. I'm not sure. They've changed some of the pets around, from what I remember. Like the magnet pet would now never be as good as her skill. It boosted some health, boosted some, tweaked some speeds, stuff like that, just to make it a bit more balanced. It's just slow. Forget how slow it was when you start from nothing. I don't know why I chose that. Okay, let's go and look for something else to do. 35 gold, woohoo! Rich! Yeah, that cleave is doing work. In the previous one, like one I had a couple of days ago, I didn't record it, I was just testing it out. I was playing too much more time. I was putting like 200 or 300 with the cleave. Stupid. And the shuriken had a massive positive change. The shuriken now will target something instead of just randomly finding a crappy direction. So it makes taking out the bosses super easy. This is not a good run. Yeah. I forgot how bad it was at the start. I can go back to the one that's with all the unlocks and show you this. Show off some of the new things. Yeah. That was terrible. Yeah, I know. I'll go back. Go back to here. I don't know what's unlocked now. What's this? Minus speed. It's 30 of those. Do I have those? Might as well go there. What's this do? Yeah, well, just because I'm sat music all this. This is using the tango vines. I don't often use tango vines, but I don't think I can get anything else now, can I? I don't think I'll get much else. No. Okay, so let's do one. So we've got the new character. It's 500 gold. Gold's not that useful, I don't think so. Let's go back with her and start with shuriken. Show you what they like. I've not tried this, or this in the since the patch. So go to the Dark Forest. I see how Tornadoes had some changes as well. It's supposed to be tighter or something like that. Magic Mine, yeah, see what that's like. The shurikens are actually firing at something like a excuse me. I don't know, I'm just making random things, seeing what's happening with the bombs and stuff. And the tornadoes. Tornadoes seem to be actually doing quite well. Big tornadoes. Run into everything. Health's okay, but there's some more shurikens running. The shurikens are a lot bigger than they were before as well. I'm sure they are. Try and get machine gun shurikens going. And the shurikens will all fire in the same direction, but they will fire at something that's on screen. So when you're fighting the boss, it be our boss or one of the mobs close to him. I'm like 117 damage crits already. It's like, what the hell? Another tornado out. Let's see how that is. Tornado does seem to be just going through these dead easy. Can't remember what kind of damage they used to do. Did it start off with 11? A lot of things got seriously buffed. Yeah, damage just isn't going up by 1 or 2, it's going up by 8 or 9 now as well. The 5 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. And most things are going just getting one shot. Maybe because I've unlocked like, I don't know, half to 2/3 of the Infinity Web, I guess. Supposed to try and find some pets, some mining nodes and all that stuff. Chest there. Get the chest. Chesticles. Oh, that one. Filthy Luca. Okay. I don't know. Is that the actual size of that, or is it the actual explosion radius? Explosion radius. Probably the latter. Don't get stuck on a tree. Might be helpful. I didn't get stuck on trees. First boss it up. Got the Reaper over there. Sure, we can just get the angle right. The mini bosses and the bosses are not so much of a problem now. I think it's gone too much the other way. But maybe that's intentional. Maybe they want you to feel invulnerable-ish. Let's see if we get in here. Like that. What's that? Increased crystal value. It's not very much. Okay. A chesticle and a pet. There you go, shurikens. But it does seem like the shurikens go to a point on the screen. As you move around, that angle slightly changes. Oh, I'm running into shit. Not good. Nicht good. Come here, it's going to... Oh, I'm not looking. It's going to there. As I move around, it continues going to the edge of the screen. You know what I mean? So you can change the angle. Instead of going that way, as you run this way, it slowly gets straighter because it goes to the same point on the screen, the edge. I don't know. I've got nothing in mind, no plan. Just seeing what the extra things do. 138 crits now from 183 crits. It's far higher damage than it was before. These little shooty things that do in my head, people are shooting them. That's another thing they've added, like enemies will shoot at you as well. Don't enemies fire things at you. I'm not really noticed what the bombs are actually doing. What's we doing that? Then again, I've hardly touched them, so. See at the end of the run, I guess. Take that boss out with the shurikens. Take two bosses out with the shurikens, apparently. Got the chests. Increase the crit in the shurikens. Because you always like to crit yourself. only seen that one shop, haven't I? Ah, there's plenty of those around, I guess. Just got to find them. I can't remember what the boss is on this map. They fixed some hitbox problems as well. I mean, like I said, the patch notes are many pages long and quite thorough. So if you've got the game, have a read through. And if you haven't, like me, haven't played it for a couple of months, bang it on and see what you think. And I'm not quite sure what they said about the tornadoes, whether they now target an enemy or not. It used to be just completely random, and sometimes they just fuck off into an empty part of the screen. I'm not sure if that's still the case or not. What do you do? Minus speed. Yeah. Afford that and that. So I get that, and that, I guess. Money ain't useful really, apart from inside the one. Yeah. Mines don't seem to be doing much. I'm trying to keep my eye on them without getting killed. So saying, just getting hit by everything because I'm not watching what I'm doing. I'm watching the mines. Maybe they are working, just using them wrong. Let's go through here and create some space. Shurikens are just stupid now. 160 crit. I've got like almost 50% crit rate. Yeah, I ran into that. I thought I could sneak by, but I did myself dirty on it. Okay, next. Where am I going next? Could just follow the shurikens. Came out of nowhere. Got my shurikens to finish him off then, but not quite. Still got a decent amount of health though. Also at the start, I can't remember if you had 3 different save slots like you do now. So that's a good idea. One from when you first started, one from this update, one from maybe release. Unless everything gets wiped for release. I do. I get all wiped at release. Especially if the saves are incompatible with previous versions. Which often happens with early access games. Mine seems to be doing about 73 damage, which isn't great. I guess. Tornado seems to be stuck in 11, creating 33, but you know, they do clear out these low-powered, low-health mobs really, really easily, giving you space to move around. Maybe it's not a great map for it, but the one of the desert maps where you get all those bloody wasps that are annoying could be really useful for that. I want to see where these come from. Where do they what fire? Is it these ghosty skulls firing them? Well, with 10 cleave swings, you have about 3 seconds between 10th swing and first of the next 10. I have to go back and watch the video and see what that's like. It might not be worth getting 10 swings, it might just be worth sticking off with the original 3 and just boosting the damage until you get 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, I don't know. Will actually make any difference? Might still be a 3-second gap in between. Someone can be asked and crunch the numbers. Oh, it's Chef Boss. Oi! I'm not watching what I'm doing. Being bad at video games again. Well, they're speeding up a bit and they're coming in. Running into problems. Yeah, running into problems. Hitting everything. Shurikens, no, go down. Oh, like into a dead end. Yeah, thanks, shurikens. And slowly losing lots of health. Oh, here's boss. Okay. Getting quick. Where are you? Lots and lots of bombs down. Oh, he's down there. Oh, you this way. Come on. He always had a lot more health, but he still went down very, very easily because of the shurikens. Very, very easily because of the shurikens. And this is new as well, you get total damage. And you know, things go past level 10, stuff like that. redone all of these. They've taken away some of the like the numbers, they've cooldown. These things have all changed. Anyway, there you go. It's the new patch. There's plenty of other things to do. There's new characters, lots and lots of changes to the web, new maps. If you've got some ideas of what to do, what synergies work, what synergies don't, your ideas on the new content patch, drop a comment and I'll see what I can do and have a look at your ideas. Bye all.